and then as they come in and grab, you're cutting, you're cutting, you're raking, you're cutting again, you're cutting. Don't think you want to go stand there and go toe to toe. I mean, you can be good, you can be strong. Don't go toe to toe with men. Do your thing as much as you can, as best as you can, and get out. As you get older, that's what's beautiful about this art. Once you have it embedded, the movement, the flow, the energy, it takes care of your distance, your timing, and your rhythm. I want to show just a little bit of how the knife can be used for women. Oh, sorry. You could either, you can stick them in your bra. You have a man coming at you, and if you have a knife, one thing women have is the element of surprise. So if you carry, I like to carry a small one, and then I put a bigger one in my purse. If you carry a small knife, and you get the as they're approaching, and then as they come in and grab, you're cutting, you're cutting, you're raking, you're cutting again, you're cutting. Then you get them to the ground, do whatever you're gonna do here, slice and dice, and then you can get away. If you did your work correctly, then they're not gonna come after you. You have time to get away. But in the moment, you can use this weapon or whatever you have in your hand many different ways. A lot of men teach women like to take their keys, stick it in their hands and do this. I don't teach that for women because women have weak wrists. And that's why they say when you throw a baseball, don't throw it like a girl, because that's natural for a girl, because the wrists are weak. So I teach all my girls to either hold it this way, so you're gonna rake, you're gonna and stab, and rake and stab and thrust, as opposed to try to punching. The other aspect of it is open hand for women. I love teaching the open hand. So just like a jab, you teach them open hand. Nose pressure, ear pressure, throat, whatever, and then you can twist, rake, pull down, whatever you want. But it all stems off of the hand. Whether I'm gonna go inside here, block here, cut, take out the armpit. Now you're cutting into major arteries, heart, gut, kidney. Then you're gonna go to the groin, if possible. All of the major tendons and arteries. In close for women, because that's where you're gonna be. When you're attacked, they're gonna get you close. So you wanna make sure you can get all these things. And it works perfect for women. And one thing I like to tell the women, just because you learn this art, don't think you want to go stand there and go toe to toe. I mean, you can be good, you can be strong, don't go toe to toe with men. Do your thing as much as you can, as best as you can, and get out. I think throughout the years and everything that I have learned from all the old masters, one of the biggest tributes they gave me was how the Filipino martial arts is totally encompassed. There's no thought process. Once you have your basics, once you have your techniques, there's no thought process. It just becomes an automatic movement. And for the women out there, it is one of the best. I've trained in other arts, and it is one of the best, I feel, for women. You can use anything as a weapon, down to empty hand, and the knife becomes very, very inspiring because it becomes such a natural move. You know it's deadly, but if you learn how to use it correctly, it becomes a natural movement with women because it has such an easy flow. And for women, it's a softer touch as opposed to other martial arts, which is a little harder. So for the average woman or the not so strong woman, this becomes your equalizer. And you can learn from the the knife, to use any weapon, whether it's your brush, your pen, your purse, anything. So that's what gave me the love of this art.